First thing to understand is that seeking validation from others is totally natural. We all want to feel seen, heard, and valued. The problem is when we start depending on that external validation to feel good about ourselves. It's like building your self worth on shaky ground because other people's opinion can change in a second, and suddenly you feel lost or worthless. At the root of this is usually a lack of self trust or self love. When you are not fully grounded in your own worth, it's easy to rely on others to tell you that you're enough. But here's the truth: you're the one who gets to decide your value. No one else can give that to you in a way that will stick. Seeking validation from others is like chasing a moving target. You might get it temporarily, but it never fills you up in the way you need it to. The real shift comes when you start validating yourself. One thing that helps is getting clear on your own values and strengths. When you know who you are and what you stand for, it becomes easier to trust your own judgment. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? What makes me feel proud of myself? Get in touch with what's important to you, not based on what others think. Start celebrating the small wins and qualities you admire about yourself, even if no one else notices. The more you practice self acknowledgement, the less you rely on others for that boost. Another important piece is recognizing when you're seeking validation. Is it when you post something online and you keep checking for likes or comments? Is it when you're talking to someone and you find yourself overly concerned with what they think? Becoming aware of these moments is the first step to stopping the cycle. In those moments, pause and ask yourself, what do I think about this? How do I feel, regardless of anyone else's reaction? You'll be surprised at how much power you have when you shift your focus from outside to within. Also, remember that no one can give you consistent validation the way you can give it to yourself. When you rely on others, you are giving them control over how you feel. But when you take back that control, you learn to validate yourself. It's like building a solid foundation. Your sense of worth won't fluctuate with every opinion or compliment. It can also be helpful to reflect on where the need for validation comes from. Did you grow up in an environment where you had to earn love or attention? Did someone make you feel like you weren't enough unless you did or were a certain way? Understanding the roots of your need for validation can help you untangle it so you can heal and move forward with more self compassion. Finally, be patient with yourself. Breaking the habit of seeking validation isn't easy and it takes time. But every time you validate yourself, whether through self acknowledgement or trusting your own instincts, you are building that inner security. The more you practice, the less you feel the need for external approval. You'll find peace in knowing that you are enough, exactly as you are. I hope this helps someone today.